everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today I am going to show you how to make toilet bombs. They're like bath bombs for your toilet. They have great cleaning and disinfecting properties and work to remove hard water and other stubborn mineral stains. The way you use them is you plop one in your toilet before you clean the rest of your bathroom. So for the 10 minutes you're cleaning the rest of your bathroom, the toilet bomb will foam and clean and do what it needs to do to your toilet. Then you just take a brush and you swirl it around and you flush and you're done. And your toilet will be clean. So first things first are your ingredients. You need 2 cups of baking soda, 1 cup of citric acid, a tablespoon of soap nut extract or Castile soap, 1 tablespoon of a fragrance oil, whatever fragrance you want to make them smell like, so they're smell pretty. And if you need any extra moisture, you're going to want to use like grapeseed oil. Which I'm not sure if I'm going to need, but I sure didn't grab. So first things first are the 2 cups of baking soda, and then you want to mix up your soap nut powder or your soap nut extract. So what I use is 1 tablespoon of soap nut powder, and so you don't add any extra moisture to your mix. You don't want to have any extra water, because water will make them go all out of control. I use a tablespoon of vegetable glycerin to mix it in, because glycerin does not have a reaction with the citric acid like a water would. That is mixed in extra well. Now you're going to want to add that into your baking soda. Add some baking soda in here. You don't want to waste any of your soap nut powder. Alright, that's all out. And then you're going to add your tablespoon of your fragrance oil. Today I'm going to use, what is this? I think it's cherry blossom. 1 tablespoon of fragrance oil. Same as I did with the fragrance oil. Is not cheap. You do not want to waste any of it. And then you're going to whisk this together. Mix in the soap nut extract and your fragrance oil into your baking soda. You can do this with a whisk. You can do this with a hand mixer. You can do this with your KitchenAid. Oh, this cherry blossom smells so good. This is going to make your bathroom smell so good, y'all. Make sure I get this all mixed up. You can add color if you want color in your toilet bombs. Personally, I think it's a waste of color because it's really not necessary. Because these are just for cleaning your toilet. It's not like bath bombs. Okay, now you're going to add 1 cup of citric acid. Now you always want to add your citric acid last because that will keep it from any undue reaction with any liquids. And you want this just like your bath bombs. You just want it to be like a damp sand. So when you form it into when you squeeze it in your hand, it sticks together. And if you drop it in your bowl, it stays together. So I think it can probably use just a little bit more than what it's got. So I am going to, oh, I haven't even opened my grapeseed oil yet. I am going to use not quite a half a tablespoon. See if that does the job. Pardon the dogs. They're really excited. Apparently they think somebody's here and there's nobody here. Alright, we will see if this is good enough. So just like I did the bath bombs, you're just going to fill one side, fill the other side, put a little extra on top, and then squeeze them together. Squeeze them really good. Hi guys, me from the future, because spoiler alert, I said I was going to be messing with recipes. This one doesn't work. It did all sorts of funky things, and I will show you what it did after the video. So for now, this video is for purposes of showing that not everything turns out the way it's supposed to, even when you know what you're doing. So this is a mistake, but I'm posting it anyway because nobody's perfect. So keep watching, and I will be back after the video to explain to you what went wrong. Tap, 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 tap. And guess what? They are not wet enough. They will not stick. So we will try the rest of grapeseed oil. Mix that in really, really well. try it again. It's really a matter of just messing with the mixture until you get the right consistency, and you'll get there. I mean, you just have to kind of mess around until you get it the way you like. I don't know why this isn't sticking. It is being really stubborn. Alright, we're going to play hardball now. Alright, hardball. Can you hand me my pink spray bottle with my alcohol in it? We're going to add a little bit of extra moisture. Now, this is 91% rubbing alcohol. It has less water in it, and therefore it doesn't cause the reaction that adding water would add, and it evaporates, so the moisture doesn't stay in the mix as long, and it'll end up drying faster. Let's try this one more time. There we go. And there you have a perfect little toilet bomb. Sometimes it depends on what the humidity is like in your room that particular day. Sometimes you need less moisture, sometimes you need more. Today I just needed a little bit more. You want to make sure you get these squeezed together really well. And rub your center line so you don't have a great big line. Tap them really well. Interesting. It would appear I'm having a day. Sometimes they're just stubborn. And it would appear they do not want to cooperate with me today. But cooperate with me or not, I have no choice but get these done, because I have people who want them. They cannot have them if I do not make them. We're just going to do that one in halves, because it will not win, because I'm stubborn. And that one also is in 2 pieces. Well, I may be trying new recipes, guys, because this one does not seem to like me very much. There we go. There's a whole one. Now, these are so fun to make, you guys. Don't let things frustrate you, because after all, it's not that serious. Not worth getting frustrated over, because I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You have to drop 2 halves of a toilet bomb in your toilet. I mean, it's really gonna be okay. I'm wondering if maybe I just don't have these quite wet enough. And that might be the problem. Well, let's see. Let's clean up after ourselves a little bit here. I think I'll try and add a little bit more moisture and see how that goes. I mean, I do know what happens if you add too much moisture, because I've done that. And what would you say they do, honey? Explode as they're drying?
Yes. Yeah, we had that.
They turn into giant mounds of, I don't even know how to explain it, but it sure was a mess to clean up. That might be better. Again, maybe not. I wonder what's going on. This is an interesting situation. Well, I guess you're getting to witness that not everything works out. Okay, so now that you have seen that video, and yeah, you saw how things were not sticking together, and so this is what can happen. This one fell apart while drying. Like, I mean, it literally like exploded on itself. I can't even figure out how the sucker goes back together. I think it's like this. Some of them turned out, but ended up smashed because they were too soft. This is another one that exploded. So I did another batch after this, and that was this batch. Now this batch turned out the way they were supposed to. I had no problems with them sticking together. They didn't crack. These I used I just directly put 2 tablespoons of 91% raw bean alcohol right into the recipe before I added the citric acid. So these turned out perfect. But after I made them and went and tried one, can I have a bowl with hot water in it? Or with, no, it doesn't have to be hot water, cold water is fine. I mean, no, because they don't work the way they're supposed to. So I have to reformulate my recipe, and I will show you why. But these are not the right size. They are not going to do what I intend for them to do. So I tried one this way, using my mooncake press, and I'm going to try and make them like this from now on. But for right now, I'll show you what these do. And I'll use a broken one first. So this, they go in, they fizz, they foam. They work fine in cold water because they're supposed to work slow. Hot water just makes them go faster. But since they're toilet bombs, you don't want them to go fast. It should take 10 minutes, but these are way too small to get the kind of foam and fizz that you want to fill the toilet bowl so it's doing what it's supposed to do. It doesn't produce enough because there's not enough bomb. There you go. There's the foam. How nice and fluffy and big those bubbles are. That's the soap nuts. And the soap nuts will really break down the grease and the grime, while the citric acid will get rid of all of your hard water stains that are in your toilet. I would have filmed this in the toilet, but that's just gross. Nobody wants to film a toilet. So this is the one that didn't turn out the way I wanted. And here is a bowl, nope, leave, please. And then here is the bowl of water that I'm going to put in the one that I liked the formula better of, and we'll see if it works. Oh, already it fizzes better. See, this one over here, the foam is starting to break down. And this one, wow, that is fizzing and foaming so nice. But I still don't think it's the right size, because this is not going to be enough to fill your toilet. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I'm not going to have to make these like actual bath bomb size for them to be the right size to do what I want them to do. So, looks like we're going to be messing around not only with recipes, but sizes to see what we like and what works and what doesn't work. See, these are different, bigger bubbles. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, but you see you can't see the brown speckles from the soap nuts in this bomb. But these bombs literally, pardon the dogs, but these bombs literally look like little robin eggs. You can see all the speckles from the soap nuts. I wonder if I mixed the soap nuts up wrong, because look at this. This is not foaming the way I want it to foam. I mean, it's making nice, huge bubbles, but that's not, it should be producing a bigger mass of foam to fill your toilet bowl. So, I'm gonna guess that's not the right recipe either. We are going to have to try again. Okay, So, this round is a failure. But see how the foam is breaking down in this one? Look at this. The foam is staying so nice in this one. It's not breaking down like that. We've got some playing around to do, guys. We are gonna make toilet bombs until we find a recipe that works right. This is not the one. So the blue ones are not the ones. The Bad Batch foams the way I want, but doesn't form the way I want. So, here we go. That was one try. So we will leave this here. If you enjoyed seeing me make a mistake, which you don't learn if you don't make mistakes, please subscribe, give the video a like, leave comments. Let me know if you know what I did wrong. Please, if you know what I did wrong, let me know what I did wrong. So like, follow, subscribe, and I'll be back. Bella doesn't like that answer. I will be back soon with another video. Thank you. Bye.